Hello everybody and welcome to Ratchet & Clank Full Frontal Assault. I don't remember which one came first. I don't know if it was... I think All for One came first. But yeah, you can actually play... I forget you can play different characters. Well, I'm going to be playing Ratchet because, of course, I did go back and deleted my save file completely. So I would assume that by doing so, I can start completely over. Because for some strange reason... the Nexus and Full Frontal Assault don't let you just start new game for some baffling reason. And I don't even really know why. Pretty sure this is the beginning, right? I mean, I would assume so. There's a title drop right there. That's probably it. Alright, so... yeah, again, regardless of the order of which game... oh god, R1's to aim in. Well, no, L1 still does. For All for One or not, it doesn't matter. Actually, did this come after Nexus? Well, it came after Crack in Time, obviously, but I don't even know anymore. I'm trying to save All for One for the off chance that I might end up doing it co-op. That's the entire reason. So, is this character change, I'm guessing? It is. Okay. One thing I really don't like about the game, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's an okay game. I beat it one time, and I've been saving it ever since for just the off chance that I end up actually doing a Let's Play of it. And, well, looks like we're doing that now, so... yeah, whatever planet you want me to do, just send me there, I'll go. It's a pretty short game. I can beat it within a few hours, which is pretty much why I'm doing it anyway. But, yeah, I remember when I first played this... I think the very, very first time I played it, I probably played it like at least twice. I beat it once. I think I probably played it one time, and I thought, I'm good. And then I played it again to give it another shot, to like, sit down and beat it, regardless of how bad or good it was. And then I ended up actually coming around to it and being like, oh, it's frankly just okay. Honestly, the same thing goes for, I would say, All for One. But yeah, Full Frontal Assault, or technically as it's also known as, Q-Force, I think in the European version, is a tower defense game, or at the very least a defense game, you know, that kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if we ever end up getting a Ratchet tactics game in the future. That'd be kind of cool to see that, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's all about defending things, but one thing I was going to mention I don't like already, I don't really care much for the wrench animation. That's something that kind of bothers me. It's not gonna be a problem. It's just something that, well, you know, yeah. This game gives off very mobile game vibes. It's okay. It's alright. And I do like the idea of tower defense games, believe it or not. Some people might pretend that I don't, but that's not true. I played a lot of Bloons as a kid, or a good amount, but that's mainly about it, I guess. I don't know, I think I've played a few other ones, I just can't think of anything on top of my head. Either way, this game's not really super hard, so... you got it. I thought you up already. Oops, let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I think you get... it says you get a bonus, which I'm guessing is most likely just bolts. By the way, I think every time you start a map over, I think you have to recollect weapons, maybe. But, look, again, it's been a while, folks, so I don't know. At least it shoots pretty well. It feels like it's a very good feeling game. The unfortunate thing about this game, though, is the fact that... by the way, your weapons can level up, which is still pretty cool. The unfortunate thing about this game is we didn't have a lot of Ratchet games after Crack in Time that were Ratchet games. And, well, I guess I should say, like, technically speaking, only a couple of them were spin-offs, to be fair. I think there might have been... I mean, before the Nexus was a thing, too. But I think that came after the Nexus game. So, even then, Nexus itself was never really much of a full Ratchet game. Not until 2016, when even then, still, unfortunately, still not a full Ratchet game. In terms of, like, on the same length as Crack in Time. Crack in Time was the big, giant game for a good while there. Now, I guess you could argue, like, what really makes a Ratchet game? Is it length? Is it weapons? Like, you know, how do you really, truly describe a Ratchet game fully? For me, it's really just based on, like, a lot of weapons, and at the very least, especially nowadays, up to 10 levels worth of well, levels. And then, I guess, like, I do want to say length to a certain extent. You don't have to make your game super long, but it would be nice to have a game that does last a good amount and has, like, a good amount of content behind it. Yeah, weirdly enough, Full Frontal Assault does have gold bolts. I'm just as surprised as you are. I should be going back to protect my shit, but I don't know, I'm being kind of an idiot right now. It doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, it matters, yes, but I think it'll be okay. This game is not super difficult, so we should be alright if we're paying some attention, I would assume. I think that sends you back to your ship, maybe. It would be nice to have some ammo back right about now. That would make my life a little easier. Come on, game, hurry the fuck up. Yeah, I think the bonus you get is just bolts. Cairo shot, doppelbanger, pyro. I think they call it pyro blaster. They don't have the audacity to call it what it actually should be called. A pyrocitor. Something's happening. I guess we're getting attacked right in front of the... See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no point for me, personally, to even give a shit about trying to fight off and defend the base directly, because the base is just going to get attacked at all times, seemingly regardless of what I do. So, I don't know. Where are these little bastards hiding at? Over here somewhere, it looked like. At least that's what I thought. And yeah, you mainly use bolts to purchase stuff. And as you saw before, you get weapons through, of course, like the Q-Force containers and such. God damn it. I'm coming. They're not exactly infiltrating just yet, but they're pretty close. So that's kind of the idea there. And checkpoints, too, which is really nice. It's why it's a good idea to kind of have just a couple mines every once in a while, just in the off chance that somebody happens to slip through. I think the end goal of this game is essentially just to go out, branch out, and go find bad guys to fight. And then when you do that, you know, unlock more weapons, get more bolts, and then eventually, after a while, somebody will just pop up into your base, and then you'll have to defend it when you get that chance. So this game's pretty nice about the whole tower defense aspect of it, which is good. I genuinely kind of like that aspect. I don't want this game to be super difficult and super irritating, and I'm just stuck in my base and planning all these crazy strategies. Some games I'm fine with that, but I feel like for a Ratchet game, I just want to get into a Ratchet game and I want to shoot enemy. And I feel like that's what this game does a pretty good job at. And honestly, the same thing kind of goes for a game much like All for One. Also, I think gold bolts don't give you anything outside of just a lot of money. I don't think they actually are a collectible, but they seem to give me a lot of bolts, so I'm not sure. At least that's what it felt like. But yeah, the idea, I believe, is to push back into enemy lines and then fight them that way. Which is something I do, like I said, I do like that aspect of it. And yeah, I mean, again, what bothers me the most is, like, we really weren't getting a lot of actual Ratchet games. I was going to mention, too, like, Ripped Apart, even still now, doesn't really hold up for me as, like, a actual Ratchet game anymore. It is and it isn't. Like, it feels like it's too short for its own good, but it's still at least a little longer than some. But not enough for me. And I would argue that, honestly, no matter how much I try to fight it, I think Crack in Time ruined me. Like, Crack in Time gave me something that I can have and play for a while with a lot of things to collect and a lot of stuff to do. And, I mean, hell, even like TOD, for God's sakes, has a considerable amount of length. I think, honestly, TOD should be the game that they should look for in terms of how to make a Ratchet game, but also, at the same time, Crack in Time weapons, unique weapons, raritanium upgrades, which, unfortunately, Crack in Time did not have. Yeah, raritanium upgrades, unique weapons, with, of course, basic weapon archetypes filling in the other half of those gaps, I guess. What's my key? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how to get keynotes to even go. I think they just happen when the game feels like it, I think. Yeah, I know. They're coming in. Okay, so the mines don't cause them to get hurt. They just slows them down. Alright. Well, I wasn't really sure. Now it's time for Cairo Shot. Does this do anything even worth a shit? So it's kind of like a morph. That's just a mine. That's a mine as well. Let's... Okay. Maybe I probably should have actually set up my base a little better here. Yeah, I don't know where the hell... I genuinely don't know where the fuck this thing is hiding at. I don't know. You keep telling me to go find a key node, but yet I don't know where your key node is at. Like, they told me to go back to my base, but I think that was just to defend the base more so than actually anything else. Like, finding anything, I guess. I don't know. Either way, yeah, I feel like I'm a Sonic fan because it's like, man, I kind of have an idea of things I want, but do I really know what it is that I really want out of a Ratchet game? Because who knows? Who truly knows? Yeah, of course they keep getting in, but thank goodness I have turrets to handle this problem. I'm pretty sure enemies can fight turrets too. Or destroy them. That's a mine. You can dismantle them to get money back, I believe. Yes. Although, in my case, I'm probably just going to leave most of them up. Just for the sake of doing it. Oh yeah, I forgot. The game technically tells you which side these enemies are on, so I should be paying attention to that. Pretty nifty, I'd say. Do you have to open up every... I think maybe you have to open up every weapon thing in order to find the next key slot. Maybe. Also, if we did end up losing our weapons per match, I think you keep your upgrades throughout the matches. But you'd have to rebuy them, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that. You can just repair nodes. Alright, another checkpoint. Cool. Okay. Just in case they get through any more of my defenses, I'm going to try to protect these as much as I can. But yeah, I do like this game. I like the way the game feels. I think it's a pretty neat game. And looking back on it now, it's really fucking dumb of me to just look at this game with a view of, well, it's not a real Ratchet game, why would I want to play it? When in all fairness, it isn't a Ratchet game for what it's worth. But, I don't know. It still works as a pretty fun enough game as is. Even just on its own merit, so... Is there anything really technically wrong with just having a decently okay game to play? And I don't think that's a bad thing. And Ratchet, kind of... Ratchet's one of those things that's weird, because, like, I mean, whenever I think of characters that get a ton of spin-offs, I don't know what the fucking keynote is. Game? I don't know where the hell you want me to go, and what... Is that my base, or is that the keynote? It's probably the keynote, isn't it? Another damn gold bolt. Yeah, I think these things are just going to give me extra money, probably. Or something, I don't know. Because they really don't give out that vibe of collectible anymore. They just seem to have a ton of them. I forget, does it destroy every box nearby? No, it's just a big giant box to hit. Yeah, Ratchet never struck me as a type of character to ever have spin-offs much. Like, Deadlocked, sure, but Deadlocked was a, in my opinion, more of a spin-off. It was more of an actual, relatively close to a mainline game to me than it was a full-throttle spin-off. So, that's how I see it at the very least. It wasn't exactly like a normal Ratchet game, but it gave me the Ratchet feeling still, regardless, so... Which this game's pretty close to doing that too, and plus, not to mention, the game, Deadlock did have a decent amount of length to it as well. That also helped it. Well, technically speaking, it was a bit shorter than I guess most, but... I don't know, even then I still feel like to some extent there's at least what feels like a Ratchet game there. It does the Ratchet thing, but now it's more of an arena game. And I guess this is more of like close to the idea of a puzzle game than it is necessarily an action game. And I think that's another thing that lies with Ratchet as well, is having action. Oh, for fuck's sake! Go away! Oh, that's it? Okay, never mind. Like it matters. I was gonna say, like, I'm getting tired of these guys popping up and trying to just invade my base straight up. Just being allowed to invade. Another thing, too, for me, as well as platforming. Although a lot of these do tend to have platforming elements, like even Deadlock does too, a game like this and All for One doesn't really give off that feeling of platforming. I mean, granted, neither does Deadlocked, I guess, but still, I don't know. Okay, now what? I don't know. Because, again, I don't know... Like, you want me to get into that base, but how the fuck am I going to get into that base if I'm just not allowed to do so? What was that I just saw? Probably a turret. Yep. Double them up, because why not? We're getting some baddies coming this way from the right side, so... I'll take them out. Yeah, sometimes they don't even tell you, like, when they're coming. They just happen to appear. Once I figure this game out again, I'm sure I'll probably get the idea of what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. But for right now, I don't know. I'm going to leave those guys on the left, just let them do their job, I guess. Because again, I don't really know what the hell is the idea. Like, where this stinking key thing is at. Because I can't get into this... I can't get in there. Because I would probably need to destroy it with, like, a key thing or something like they keep telling me to use. Unless that thing behind them is a... I see now, okay. Well, I wasn't sure if a shield generator was even a thing. Don't worry, I know there's guys in my base. I can see that. Oh, great. They're destroying my fucking generators, too. Now I'm gonna have to go back and fix all that crap. Well, can I just please finish these dicks off before my shit gets destroyed? If I lose to this, I'm gonna be pissed. I swear, I better not. I think if one gets completely destroyed, I think you're fine. I don't think the game's gonna get... I mean, I think you can rebuild generators, I think. I guess we'll find out right now. We have to go all the way back just to protect my shit. Yeah, good timing on that one. No. I mean, it would make... It wouldn't... Okay, it would make sense for them to be destroyed because, I mean, the whole point of this is tower defense, so... In all actuality, me being dumb and not coming back as soon as I could would have ended up wasting these guys away, so it makes sense. But luckily, you can buy like a ton of turrets. Mostly, you can get a decent chunk of money sometimes. I think there's guys coming to the right. I'm gonna go deal with them real quick, just before it gets really bad, because I just feel like it's gonna happen again. And now they're on the left, probably because they're in the middle. As I say, that looks like a thing that's going on, but not really. That's just these little torps. It's not going to do anything. They're just out here for extra bolts, pretty much. Alright, now these ass wipes. And see ya. Whoa! I love doing that. I also love the pyro blaster in this game. It's quite fun. And it's pretty damn strong. Well, then again, I'm level 2. Would probably be smart if I just throw out a decoy real quick. Get them to get distracted here so I can do this. Yeah. Okay, well, I am actually fucking myself up here. I'm not being very smart with what I'm doing. But that's okay. Because we're just about to win. I think. Pretty sure. Get rid of these dumbasses. We got somebody laser sighting me, I think. Yeah, now I'm in their fucking base. So now they can eat shit instead of me all the time. Luckily, ammo boxes do come back. Oh yeah, we got a big boss fight guy now. Right. Well, it'd probably be smart if I take out the turrets first. Oh, and I'm out of decoys, because normally I get one! Holy hell, dude. Holy hot hell. Of course you only get one. Why wouldn't you? Damn, these things do no damage. Or these guys are just massively tanky, but... kind of. Although my Pyro Blaster usually is pretty dang close. And now it's level 3 now. Damn. I'm not surprised. But yeah, genuinely, I'm having a good time playing this game. So, if anybody's ever on the fence about Full Frontal Assault and you're ever wondering, is it even actually fun? Yes. It is. But just don't treat it like a Ratchet game. That's the biggest thing I can tell you, is the moment that you start thinking of this game as like an actual regular Ratchet game, it becomes a problem. If you're focusing on trying to get bolts all the time, just for the sake of getting bolts to buy new weapons, I mean, that's not gonna happen, because you can get weapons in other ways. It is, like, no matter what, it's still Ratchet core. It does a very good job at doing that. But, yeah. Is that it? What do I do now? Looks like I need to probably, I guess, either leave or something. I don't know. Like, I turned that thing on. What more do you want from me, game? I mean, we're getting enemies to fight again. I think that's just the usual. Nothing special about that. I can try to go back and see if maybe I destroy something, some kind of core thing. I don't know. Only one way to find out. God damn it, I'm so tired of this. Now, I don't mean to be cringe and compare things to everything all the time, but it is kind of funny how, while I'm playing this, I do feel like I'm a jungler in a MOBA game. Having to defend both sides all the time and come back to save my team from getting dismantled. Completely wiped out over here because they can't fucking be good at anything. Not a hell of it. I don't want to use this all the time, but it's so damn good, though. About time my flamethrower weapons finally get the recognition they deserve. I'm getting sick of these guys getting dropped off, though. Again, like, what the fuck's happening? What am I supposed to be doing? What's the job now? Okay, defend it while it activates. Okay. But there's no timer or nothing to tell me, like, how long it's going to take before they get done, either. Which is part of the thing I don't like about this. Is like, I wish I could just... I wish I could know how long I have until I'm good and well defended. But it's not doing that. It's not giving me that. Yeah. I'm well aware of these dumbasses showing up. And now there's even more guys. Like, if I only have to take out a certain amount of enemies, I'm fine with that. I see. There's a big giant guy coming, so that's most likely the case. That's probably what we need to be waiting for. Most likely. Finally got this bitch level 2. No problem, I'm getting attacked from the other side as well. And this thing is not going to do damage, so I'm going to have to be quick with this. The only weapon that can do damage is that. Fucking hell, fucking hell, fucking hell. At least these things last a while. Excuse me, I hit circle. I wanted to repair that, and I'm dead. Do I keep my level 4 weapon? Oh, we just popped back up here. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, we did have to defend to the very end there. Okay. I wasn't really sure because nothing was really indicating anything.
The planetary defense center is now fully operational.
Well, then again, I mean, it probably did tell me to do that. I just wasn't paying attention. Which is very likely. I can't skip these, of course. Oh, well, anyway, that's level 1. But I can't skip that. Can I skip this? No. And off we go. So yeah, I'd say first impressions, I mean, it's still pretty good. Unlocked recon time, huh? What does that entail? Demolitionist. Unlocked Crunk. Okay, more playable characters. Sweet. I wonder if the idea of this game is to go back and replay it with other characters, maybe. I don't know. Or if I played a different character, would I get different, I guess gold bolts are collectible. What the hell? Hot damn. What's that, out of 7 thing? I don't know. And I think, also, to get new weapons unlocked, I believe you have to build up your status. Like, you have to get promoted in order to gain access to better and cooler weapons. So that's my guess, at least. I don't remember. And now you can change characters, probably. Yeah, Clank gets the giant, big old thing. I didn't see what that was. I wasn't paying attention. There are no promotions available. Medals to unlock next rank.
Well played, Ratchet.
You got it. Alright, so I guess we need to go back to the mission. I could have sworn that getting promoted gives you new stuff, but I'm not sure. Maybe you just unlock them through this instead. But yeah, it's nice that at least they keep your weapon upgrades. It wouldn't really be much of a Ratchet game if they didn't, to be fair. Alright, I guess we can just go on to the next place. That was the one we did last time. 35% completed. So what am I missing now? I guess whatever the hell that was. Whatever those star things are, I have no idea. All right, on to the next planet, I guess. It has no known weaknesses except dancing. All right. I'll try to keep that in mind. Which can only mean one thing, of course. This game has, no surprise, Groovatron. I also wonder if All For One, because Nexus has challenge mode, of course. But does All For One and Frontal Assault have that? Quest for Booty didn't. Quest for Booty just had a hard mode. Which, you know, in fairness, is not really much of anything. Alright, new defense time. Plasma mines, fusion turrets, and, of course, barriers. Fuck yeah. New enemy types, too. Nice, they look cool. Let's see how this goes. That would be actually pretty damn helpful, though. I already know about mines game. I'm pretty well aware of that. Yeah, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I do think this game is quite cool. I guess you do start with bolts, or you lose them at first. But did we lose our weapons, though? I should probably have looked at that to find out. Yes, you have to regain your weapons again. Okay. I'm fine with that. I don't really care. I mean, it is kind of whatever. It's fine. It doesn't hurt me much. I probably should have put a turret up there, actually. Well, to be fair, I don't have a lot of money right now either, so I'm going to have to start building that up. But a barrier would probably be better, just in case.
This one's mine.
Just in case. But I do remember this planet. Because typically whenever I think about this game, I tend to kind of think about this planet as a whole. I'm like, oh yeah, that one. I think this was actually one of the ones that tended to give me gripes. Funny enough. Possibly. We'll see. It's a lot more open, as you can tell. Was that the hook shot? Are you shitting me? The only way to get the damn slingshot or hook shot or whatever is to purchase it. Well, okay, not really purchase it, but it wouldn't be a Ratchet Let's Play of mine if I didn't die at some point, now would it? And again, people might be thinking I'm doing that shit on purpose. I promise you I'm not. I think it's 2,000 for that? Fuck that. You know what? There. Just to have at least some line of defense. Now, the thing is, like, having defenses is super helpful only because you're not there. That's pretty much really about it. Because once you show up, you can, for the most part, just take out whoever happens to be, you know, causing you issues. So, in all fairness, there is that. And now that I remembered that I can destroy these damn things, I might as well do that. I got the chance. Holy hot hell. Sucks running out of ammo all the time. And I gotta get back to the base because we're getting attacked from the opposite side. I could probably go get a... Oh my god, not again. Or they just... Yeah, these are the new... Okay. These are new respawned enemies in, so they're gone. Easy, but... Still, though. Back to base, so I can resupply, and I can just build up more crap. And have more things on standby. Oh my god, how is it impossible to get my hands on just a couple thousand bolts? Apparently a lot. Good news is you can put turrets up here now, too. You don't have to put them all the way in the back, either. It's really nice. I like that. Just in case, because I think it was dying earlier. I wish there was an easier way to tell. I mean, unless you're there for it, you can find out if somebody is spawned in or not. But I wish there was like a thing like on the map to say, hey, we got a ship coming in, like on the minimap, and then I could just make my way down there to deal with said enemies. I'm not sure if they can attack you while you're picking up weapons or not. I'm just gonna assume so. Alright, let's hope I get something good out of this and not just a damn gadget again. Zircon would be pretty helpful, though, to be fair to him. Having a Zircon around is nice, so... In any game, especially a game like this. When I run out of ammo all the damn time. I think I'm running out of ammo all the time because I don't have my gosh dang Pyroblaster. And this thing just seems to want to run out of ammo quite quick. But yeah, Zircon can handle all the small fry. Why just deal with these guys? That saved me some trouble. I also love how hover boots can just break through boxes. It's so helpful.
I wonder if the Polaris government...
Destroying these guys right now would probably be a waste of time. So I think we need to get the key node in order to get through here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I'm pretty certain that's just one of those big, giant door areas. I have to come back for that one later. Meaning, of course, no surprise. We're going to have to go through and deal with things. Oh, there's enemies back here, I guess. I haven't found a single gold bolt yet, have I? God damn. Kind of wish box breaker was a thing, especially for a game like this where being fast and trying to somewhat slightly strategize, even though you don't really need to that much, to be fair. I think there's a gold bull over here, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm just seeing shit again. Oh my god, I'm getting crash bash flashbacks from that. And open. This is a big one too, so I guess I kind of forgot to even do the 3 nodes. Alright, sweet. Plasma bomb launcher. Okay. Warmonger's great and all, of course, but I don't know. Something about this one might help. Oh, I really do love this game, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you can't get attacked. Good to know. Now, fuck you assholes for that. Okay. And dead? Maybe? I don't know. I can't tell. Base is getting attacked again. I probably should have just, you know, grabbed the Q-Force weapon thing and then done it that way, but it's fine. I've got time. As long as Zircon just does his job and helps me out here, I should be okay. And plus, when I go back to the base, I can just go resupply and, well, buy new shit to help me out. I didn't mean to dismantle. I didn't mean to do that. That's my bad. That's my fault. Not what I meant to do. I wonder... I think you can fix the barriers, I'm pretty sure. No, you cannot. Once they're done for, they're done for. That sucks. Well, here, have a couple turrets. I was going to say, is somebody getting in? Because that's not very likely. Alright, cool. We wiped them out. Let's go grab some ammo. Yeah, I'm really having a lot of fun with this. I probably should... I was going to say, I probably should just build up those, but I don't have the money for it, so... I'm kind of stuck right now. Alright, back on duty, I guess. Well, we never did end up coming through here and finishing this place off yet. So maybe it might not be a bad idea to do so. And if you're wondering, like, if you can't get the same weapons you had before, because, like, certain maps only let you have certain weapons, or is it random? Which I think it's not random. I think it's... I don't know. I don't know how random it is, but... Either way, the point is that if you're worried about trying to level up your weapons and you're kind of scared, like, oh, I won't be able to get access to the Warmonger anymore, or whatever. Or, like, in this case, the Pyroblaster. Like, I can't get that for this stage right now. I think you can go back and replay stages and get them that way. I'm pretty sure this game just decides to let you just do whatever, eventually. So, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, why would a game like this be against the idea of having fun? Oh, you can jump and throw. Good. Maybe. Yes, you can. I'm about to die again. Great. Well, I mean, I am running straight through their base and getting shot by everything under the sun. And this weapon does no goddamn damage. Rockets do nothing to these guys, it seems. I don't know what is... Rockets and grenades both. Just explosives. They do nothing against these guys. And I don't know why that is. And I hate that. Because, you know, the idea of an explosive weapon should be to do more damage. It takes longer to fire and there's less bullets, but man, does it pack a punch. And yet, this game doesn't want to do that with me. Or for me. Alright, cool. We got one of the big nodes done with. Maybe. Ow! Oh yeah, the shield generator, right? Well, that thing's gone, so I don't know. Why is it... Okay, there it goes. Zircon up to level 2. Very nice. This game is also nice about the whole bolt crank thing again. As in, you don't need to worry about the whole, having to move it yourself. You can just hold the direction and it just goes.
More ammo.
Okay. Next key node. We haven't tried out the plasma mine yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure I get an idea what's going to do. But just in case. Why not? Was there another... I'm pretty sure there's like another Q-Force thing I was missing earlier. Well, there's this one over here. Was that the one I was at before? Yes. Pretty sure. Good timing, though, too. While I'm safe to basically do whatever the hell I want, grab this real quick. Thunder Smack, Kyro Shot, or Sonic Eruptor. I'll go with the old classic Sonic Eruptor. Good for dealing with small fry, to be fair. It's pretty much going to be my Pyro Blaster for now. It won't be exactly perfect, but it will work out in the end. Okay, we need to get either up there. I think we need a grind rail in order to get to the next little Q-Force thingamabob. But even I'm not really sure. This looks like a grind rail. So this game definitely most likely came after All for One, because this was definitely an All for One thing. So, pardon me for playing this game out of order. Oh well. It did. I mean, I already had the decision of playing it anyway. I was like, I'm probably just going to do that regardless. Just because. I don't have anybody here with me right now to play co-op with, so... And don't get me wrong, though. It's not that I have to do it co-op, but I will probably end up wanting, or at least rather trying to do it co-op the best I can. And if that happens to fail, then... Well, you know, whatever, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'll just end up doing it on my own. Which means that regardless of when I do All for One, I'll try to keep it in the back burner and then just focus on the main Ratchet games right now. So, yeah. I'll focus on the Ratchet games I can do currently, which is this and, of course, eventually Rift Apart. Running out of time here. Is it opened or no? No, because we had to fight the boss guy. I keep forgetting exists. While I do little to no damage, of course, because that's just how it is, unfortunately, while they take my fucking base. A couple of them got wiped out, though, so that's good. It's mostly... Oh my god, are you kidding me? We have a big fucking dude coming in now. Bro, I don't have the time for this. Well, he's dead, so can I please... Oh, yeah. Alright, let's get this opened, and then we'll head back. They wiped out most of the small fry, which is good, but now Mr. Big Boy's gonna get in. Most likely. I don't want to watch this. Can I skip it, please?
The Planetary Defense Center.
Yeah, as you can tell, the main pattern of this game is go get the key nodes, whether there's 1, 2, 3 of them, however many. Go destroy said key node, and then while you do that, obviously, of course, you know, make sure your base is protected at all times. Thank God for the barriers, though, because wow, they really do come in handy. And now Warmonger decides to actually do anything. There we go. I'm going to build up a barrier again because this one's about to be gone. Now we have to wait for that. God damn it. Shit. Best thing I can do now is just have more turrets and just keep that to be as consistent as possible. We got another... Is that another weapon spot right in there in the middle? Yes. Yes, it is. Damn it, Zircon. Just stay here. Help me fight, please. It would have been... I don't think this is the case, but it would be nice if you go to attack their base and they freak out and they're like, oh shit, we should probably stop attacking his base because ours is getting wiped out. And like I said, I don't know if that's actually a thing that does happen, but I could use that, I guess. Decoy again, because you never know. You never really know when it's going to come in handy. Yeah, I've not found a single gold bolt at all. Unless there just is. I doubt that there is none. I doubt it. It is cool that they even exist anyway. To give you, I guess, better score for your match. The whole concept of this game is pretty neat.
Incoming enemies detected.
For fuck's sake. Like, the moment I decide to start going back and these assholes show up. Where's that damn Q-Force thing at again? Oh, who cares? Oh, there's our gold bolt. Found one, finally. Oh, great. They're actually in. As in, they're attacking my fucking generators because the damn barrier is down. It's mainly this fucking dickhead. Once he's gone, I think the rest should not be that hard to deal with. Especially these numbskulls. And yet another boss. Why am I getting attacked by boss? Oh, I guess Sonic Eruptor... It's weird now. It's not doing the thing where it shows me the charge. Well, it kind of does. I think it's only just from his mouth, unless it just does that all the time. Holy shit, game, I get it.
The Q-Force base is under
They really want me to fight the same mini-boss guys over and over and over and over again. And I don't know why. They're obsessed with hitting me with every goddamn thing under the sun right now. Sure, I get it. You know, it's a defense game, but holy hell. This is only level 2. Think you can calm down just even a little bit on the getting fucked part? Finally, goddamn.
is secure. All generators
I'm gonna just...
online.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild this shit. Put up as many turrets as I possibly goddamn can. Well, the problem is I don't have a lot of... those, you know? I don't have a lot of those options. Would love to put up a barrier again, yeah. That's my best choice, though. Having barriers up is very helpful. Now, don't quote me on this, but I think every checkpoint will keep you safe for quite a while. I don't think enemies will just randomly appear again. I think they have to cool down for that to work, I think. At least that's how I would make it. And again, you know, like I mentioned before, this game is far from super difficult. There's probably something up there. There's probably a gold bolt. I mean, I saw that slingshot thing, so I'm just assuming there's probably a gold bolt up there. Like, yeah, it's far from difficult, but if you're not careful, you can easily kind of screw yourself over. The trick is to always just, whenever you get the chance, go back to your base and defend it real quick, and then, you know, go back to doing whatever you're doing. Or at the very least, finish off what you were doing and then go to the base. Especially if you get a Q-Force weapon. That's typically the best time to do it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing this thing wrong. Like, I'm trying to charge it up. It's not working. Oh, unless you have to wait for it to do it itself. I don't know. It seems to do decent damage regardless. I think it just... I think it just exists in this game for the sake of existing. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Speaking of hard, there you go. You guys can have that. Like, I'm giving this game too little of credit. It does have a bit of challenge to it, to be fair. It sure can. I'm just saying, like, it's not the hardest thing you'll ever have to deal with. It's not like the most crazy of tactics games. You don't have to always be up in your base and be up in enemy grill or whatever. It has a little bit of laxness to it, but you still have to, well, play the game, so. But that's going to be an obvious thing. No surprise. And at the end of the day, it's still a Ratchet game. Not that Ratchet can't be hard, because it can be, trust me. But for the most part, they like you to have fun, so... Ugh. Once again, I'm out of combustor shots. Because what else is new? But I always end up getting warmonger shots, funny enough. somehow. It takes like 2 to wipe out one of these guys anyway. I'm going to miss having Zircon because once I get to the next level, they're probably going to get rid of him. Oh, shit. Dude, what the fuck, man? I'm trying to spawn in, bro. Yeah, well, get fucked. That's what you get. These guys shouldn't be super hard to fight. Yeah, they're slightly more challenging than, of course, the other variants are. But they're usually not that bad, as you can tell. And done. All you do now is just destroy this shit and we're finished. And luckily Zircon's smart enough to actually attack it too. Thank God for that. Oh yeah, we have to go back and defend our base. So we do all this and then we go back and complete defend our base. But we should get a lot of ammo out of it, and whatever weapons we have now, well, we're stuck with. And I'm going to have to build up as many turrets as I possibly can. And luckily, there is a last line of defense. So even if somehow they get through, there's still the opportunity that you can still be safe and protected. Yeah, sorry, I need as much of these things that I can possibly get my hands on. At least they refill me relatively pretty fine. Yeah, I'm going to try to just do a last build thing real quick. That thing's not going to... Okay, never mind. I guess that's it. I tried. I don't know what else you want from me, but at least I tried. And here he goes.
Reboot sequence initiated.
Also, it seems like my videos for now are going to probably end up being like an hour long each. So definitely a lot longer than we usually end up doing, but that's fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. Got a couple of the basic dumbasses over here. And still got a couple more dumbasses that are easy to take out as well. So nothing too bad just yet. It's funny, I'm like, oh yeah, Sonic Ruptor, great for the little small fry guys. Barely even use it on him. Well, it normally is in its actual game. But apparently not this one. So, I don't know. It just seems like it's just a very regular, basic shotgun at that point. Just in case, I guess. But it's going to go off as soon as he gets over here. Like, one guy's going to touch it and it's going to ruin the whole thing. Which does suck. Very good, guys. Very good. I'll finish these assholes off real quick. Just because they're the harder ones to deal with. Right now. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, he's just choking. Okay, that's what's going on. Yeah, see, like, the other side got... They were able to take care of that crap just fine. Which is good. Something else, too, is you can go from here, or somewhere around here, to get yourself back to, like, this side, if you wanted to. Although it's better just to kind of go into the base. Help! DSP would say. It's probably just better just to go through the base itself to do it that way. Just saying. Put up more defenses here because we need a lot more shit going on. Need a lot more things to protect my crap. Just saying. And plus, if you do go back through your base, at the very least, you can resupply if need be. Which is why I think it's kind of beneficial to do so. And of course, not only resupply, but also rebuild if these dumb fucks get in. Put that down there, why not? I'm probably going to need him for later, but I think it probably would be helpful if I just have something else distracting. Which, perfect timing, I guess. Did that actually do a lot of damage to him? Not really. Looked like it kind of did for a sec, but... No. Yes. Wipe his ass out. Come on. Very nice. A couple more rocket guys coming to the right. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with. I'll repair that real quick just in case. Not like I really need to, but hey, it's there. I'm going to put up 2 mines. So that way if I'm... That way when I go to the next side, eventually, I can just not worry about this. And hey, look at that. Level 2 now. Look, yeah. Bit more damage now. That's good. It's always good. Plasma bomb. I think those skill points are just use insert said weapon here a lot. And then you'll eventually just get a skill point for it. Are they in the base now? I don't think so. They are now. So barrier's down. That sucks. I guess I'll just buy another one. Fuck you. Fuck you, Mario. They're definitely probably most likely on the other side as well. At least about to finish it off. And now the really, really, really big guy, it seems. Yep. The really, really big guy is coming. He shouldn't be too hard, in theory. I just need to get a lot of good weapons to destroy him. Why is the... Is the decoy just not actually a decoy, then? That could be the case. He's dead. Now we're going to finish off the rest of these ass wipes, which they shouldn't be able to get in because I just put up a new barrier. Should be fine. And then we'll be done. Oh my god! How are we not done yet? I can't tell if this is wave-based or if this is supposed to be time-based. That's like the second boss dude we have to deal with right now. Does this game ever want to end at all? Sure as shit doesn't feel like it. Can't have it without Mr. Zircon, though. Because he genuinely actually helps out a ton. Come on, almost level 3. Gotta go back. Wish this shit would hurry up. We should have been done a long time ago. I finished off 2 main boss guys here. That's gotta be it. It is. Okay, thank God. Holy moly. Yeah, so like I said, each video might end up being like an hour long. I could always just do it by planet, but it doesn't matter. It works this way regardless. So I think I'm fine with it. Holy moly. Alright. Well, that's done. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode when we finish up a couple more planets. I'm going to go look up and see how many planets we actually have. I think there's like 5. I don't know what black and white does, but... Unlocked the weapon limiter, whatever that means. Alright, cool. We got 2 out of the 13 medals. Hey, all 6 generators. We did good on time. We beat the goal. Got a promotion. Very nice. So there's not really that many weapons in this game, is there? Alright, but either way, that'll be it. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. We'll play some more Full Frontal Assault. And of course, as always, take care, everybody.